Tr1nit3 presents Everything Hip Hop Review Show with Sound Right Reasoning. Covering the Mach-Hommy Pray for Haiti. What? A 14 track project, yeah? 14 tracks, I think.
I assume so.
It's more than that, innit?
No,
16 tracks. Yeah.
16.
yeah. I'm sure it's about that much still, because track 13 that I liked is I'm sure it's got to be about 16. Yeah, something like.
Yeah, right. It's a nice body of work for sure.
Yeah, ill body of work, man. I'm gonna set it off, man. Pray for Haiti. Mach-Hommy released that last week, and over the last month or so, there's just been so many heavy hitting albums that have just dropped, man. And the level of production, the level of bars, and just the level of artistry that's gone on have all been no lower than 9 and 10. And this album for me is definitely a 10 again. And one of one of the tracks that I was feeling that took my soul, mate. This tune touched me, and for me personally, this is my tune of the whole thing. Is Au Revoir, produced by Green Lantern. So man, when I first heard this tune, man, like this song just made me zone. You know, when you all shut your eyes and just proper zone out. The guitar in this, the melodies and the flute. Even just from the beginning, there was a lady vocalist, a female vocalist, and I wish they put her name in there, but she was dope. Like I've listened to this song.
I see her name on the feature. It's Mylene.
Oh well, you know what? She's bad. She's dope. Like every time I've heard this song about 7-8 times, man, and every single time vocals come after Mach-Hommy's part, man gets goosebumps. And yeah, man, her vocals touch my soul. But the part that where man gets goosebumps is the part where she's singing in French, I believe. And I don't know what she's saying, but whatever she's saying, that just resonated with my soul, mate. But when he finishes with his thing, like bye bye pussy niggas bye bye, yeah, she says something like she says something at the beginning which I can't remember, but then or that I couldn't make out, and then she says something like all devils must die to transcend. That she sings it in a vocalist way, and it's just like the idea for the song for me when I heard the bye bye pussy niggas is like he's just saying bye bye to bad energy, bye bye to even like with her vocals, it's just bye bye to all this bad vibes, bad energy. And there was a lyrics that he said in it where he was like, they sign us for the drip like my nose running. Yeah, but it's like they sign us for the drip, but my like my nose, but they sign us like man sinuses as well. The drip for my because my nose, like my nose running. Flip, they sign us, but sign us for your nose. I thought that was dope, and there was more stuff in that track. But this track touched me, and this track forever touches me every time I listen to it. And for me, like, you know what I mean? I'm saying bye-bye to certain vibes. So to hear this song at the time that I heard it, yeah, man, it resonated with me. So this song for me, track 13, Au Revoir, was my track for the album, for me. Do you know what I mean? Big track.
Honored.
You know what I mean?
I would agree with that, because other than that track there, other than something else I picked, I was gonna go with that. Au Revoir. I just want to continue or add on to it, saying that track there touched me as well. Her vocals, the harmony, she was harmonizing by, and she was saying it You get me? I ain't gonna duplicate it, but it's proper harmonic. You know, his verse, his lyrics, and I feel the whole thing about the bad energy and nuisance of, you know, pussy ass niggas, we could say, because that's how you said it. And yeah, buy to that energy. And that was one of my tracks that I did like as well. I would quote that as one of the best tracks on there. But the whole thing's bad, as you were saying. But if I could say a different track to what you've picked there, one that did stick out to me was that Mary. Is it Mary?
Yeah.
Yeah. That track there, 10.
Yeah.
You know, the beat is super dope.
You know what? I quoted that as well. That was produced by a brother called CG.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna quote that. Yeah.
Mary,
Big, the beat, man. Super dope. Proper old school, but new school, if you get what I mean. Touched it smooth, and there was lines that stuck out to me on that, because that was just, I was pulling that up. I probably played it over 20 times already, but that whole EP's been on spin throughout the whole week. Where he dropped a line where he says, every time I heard God's voice, it was a female.
Yeah, I remember that one there. Yeah.
That was a line. And then in the end, going towards that end, because this is in the second verse, because the second verse stood out to me. It was so smooth. It was a smooth verse. He's all tone, and the approach, the delivery was 10 from him. I want to quote that from Mach-Hommy, because he span it up different than how loud and dynamic he is on other tracks, innit? But he said that line there, and he also said, what else did he say there? He said another dope line, need that femininity energy, that divinity, divine, something like that. It was just
great.
Dope.
I could resonate, like, man. You know the funny thing with what you're saying, like, and I didn't say it before, is did you see the interview with him and West Side Gun that they done with
briefly
from Rap Radar? Yeah,
I saw it come up, and
Elliot Wilson. Yeah, so I watched that interview, and the one thing that that Mach-Hommy broke down about this album is that he's on a positive energy. His energy for this album has just been a different kind of energy, positive and certain things, and I felt that throughout the whole album. Even in his lyrics, I felt that, especially with that tune there, Au revoir. You know what I mean? But his whole I don't know, for me, he just sounded a lot more different on this album. And I'm not I wouldn't say I'm the big, like I'm a diehard Mach-Hommy fan, but I've got a few of his albums. And for me,
on show thing, I'm in the middle or something.
But you know, with that this album, it's his best body of work to me. Like,
man.
I've got quite a few Max. And I have to admit it, I'm like, yo, this one it's just blew me mentally and physically. Like, oh wow, this is a good body of work coming from that.
I think so.
Yeah. And it's good that like him and West Side Gun have like squashed that beef between them and got together, and you can tell that's the work coming from West Side Gun. He's hooked him up with those connections, you know what I mean? Producers, etc.
Yeah. But the wickedest thing is, like, Mach-Hommy, this doesn't sound any different from what I've heard him do before. Obviously, I think he's matured more so in maybe, I don't know, his approach, or I don't know, but this doesn't sound anything abnormal, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Out of the ordinary.
Yeah, it doesn't seem nothing out of the ordinary. I just feel like at this point in his life, he's on the right level. And because he's on that right level, he's able to just produce what we're hearing, which is, for me, like, you got what's my man's? You got Knowledge the Pirate, you got this, man's had Rome Street, and had this. There's so many albums that have come out on a 9-10 level, and this is definitely one of them. One of those albums that is like stands in a league of his own.
Definitely, I would like to add to that by saying, yeah, it's special, and it's not different. Like, it's not a different formula other than his normal greatness. Because Mach-Hommy, like his last one, that lemonade thing, that was dope as well.
Yeah. I got that one.
Not starting off with a crave. I like it, but not really going into that.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, man, I found it special because it was them coming back how it started, i.e. the foundations of how Gazelle, the building came out, you know. God Fahim's there as well, which I'm gonna get to that track, but I'm gonna let Faye speak on what his one. What was your one you was feeling, Faye, on there?
Track 5, the Race de la Fury.
Yeah.
Yeah, big track.
Shoot, fam. You know what? You see this whole Race de la Fury.